How are you?
We're doing great. Hope everybody's doing great. Welcome to Tuesday night. We have no idea what we're doing tonight. Normally we have a theme. We got no theme. We don't care.
We're going to wing it.
We're just here.
We're
just here. We just want to talk watches.
That's right.
That's right.
It'll be like James.
And we've got unboxings. We've got unboxings galore from this man right here.
Woo!
Woo! It's time for everything.
Nate has decided to pull all the boxes off of his floor and start opening them.
That's right.
Just this week's shipment. Shipment.
Mm-hmm.
These are all the watches that Jen convinced him to buy.
Wrong. I admit to what I have convinced, but that is not one of them.
No, she only tried to convince me to buy, what was that thing that you sent me for $10,000?
Oh, it's a really, really cool jump hour watch that is like black dial. Really, really cool. But he was like, no, it's too rich for my blood. And then he went and bought another watch that was like twice that.
Like I've always said,
lies.
I am writing the autobiography of my life, and it ends at chapter 11.
That's right.
When are we gonna do a collection interview?
Yeah, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. That would be epic.
Only a half dozen watches have red straps, so only partially wonderful. I don't know, maybe next week after. Happy to do it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, because I was consolidating, and apparently that didn't happen.
Consolidating means unboxings.
Yeah,
the
opposite of it.
Well, I was consolidating too, and I keep buying Seikos, so I'm just as stupid with Seikos as you are with Cartiers. So there you go. And we'll be
not stupid at all.
That's right. I'll be unveiling my new Seiko here in a minute when we do our wrist checks. But we want to welcome everybody in this evening. Of course, we've got the usual cast of characters: Jen, Blake, Mitch, and our man Nate down at the bottom, and me, of course. And we're going to start it off with the wrist checks. Let's start it off with our friend Jen. What's on the wrist this evening?
Okay, let me.
The UG.
Blue UG.
That's such a pretty watch.
It's a good one. Thanks, Blake. I appreciate it.
You restored it. I didn't do anything. I
know, but you gave it to me.
Yeah,
that's half the battle.
I didn't see anybody else better to give it to. So,
well, thank you.
Blake, you should have sent her your Bulgari to get repaired.
There you go.
Nah,
I have a hammer. I can fix it real fast.
You wouldn't want to hammer this. This is an epic piece, but
well, speaking of epic pieces,
no Bell and Ross though.
What's on the wrist this evening, sir?
Speedy Tuesday.
Nice.
Very nice.
So I haven't worn a Speedy on a Tuesday in a really long time, and I figured I might as well wear the vintage restored one. And God, I love this watch.
Very nice. Hey, my Alexa's decided to talk. Shut up. Stupid thing. I have no idea what set her off, but it's like me with most women. I have no idea what sets them off. We've got that's right. Look at that full screen Mitch. What's on the wrist?
That's illegal in 48 states in the District of Columbia.
Yeah, well,
are they going to send the National Guard after you?
Yep.
My father was in it for 30 years, so maybe I get a pass. I don't know. This is a Hamilton bronze military reissue, a pocket watch from World War II that they came out with again as a regular old wristwatch.
Oh, wow.
That's really nice looking. Oh, look at that.
98 Unitas pocket watch movement.
Very cool.
And this bronze doesn't patina. I've had this for a few years, and it looks brand new.
Even better.
Looks great.
That's my kind of bronze. Nice. That doesn't patina. I love that watch, man. All right, we're going to have to talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
How much you want? No, I'm just kidding. Speaking of buying too many watches, our man Nate was doing unboxings. That means, by the way, before Nate shows us what's on his wrist currently, that we need upvotes, lots and lots of upvotes. So everybody in here right now, we got 29 so far. Everybody needs to do an upvote, and then we'll just be a few away from what we need to get these unboxings going. But Nate, what is on the wrist?
Well, Robert, are you saying it's time to upvote before we get there?
I am, but I don't have that queued up right now. But you just keep
Damn it.
talking, and I'll find it.
All right. This could have been an unboxing, but it is not. I am wearing a Mito Multifort TV Big Date, something that I picked up before I went overseas, so I could have a watch on a rubber strap. And it is in
Very cool.
very, very, very apparently bright blue. Let's go with that. In blue with the Big Date, has the Powermatic 80 type movement in it, and absolutely enjoyed wearing this and continue to enjoy wearing it.
Man, I really love that watch too. I love
Yeah.
those Mitos, man. They're very
They're
cool.
really great. I picked this one up from Joma Shop for a really good price.
Yeah.
It came on the bracelet, and then I went on to eBay and just got some random clone aftermarket blue rubber strap, and it's just a fun watch. I really love Big Dates. It's one of the complications I enjoy the most.
Yeah.
And this one does it really well with the two wheels. It's just really nicely done.
Nate,
Yeah,
would you say that you love big dates and you cannot lie?
Yes.
It looked aqua naughty there for a second.
I know.
Yeah.
It honestly, one of my Grail watches that I hope to get at some point from my Patek dealer is the 5168G Aquanaut. I guess I'm the one person who doesn't want a 5167. I would like it in white gold, and I'd like it to be 42 millimeters. So it's very similar to this. Yep. Although the Multifort has been this shape has been around with Mito since the 70s or early 80s. But yeah, it definitely gives off some Aquanaut vibes, especially on the rubber.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially on that strap, it really, really does.
Yeah.
And so in order to get the unboxings, here's what you have to do.
Hey, everybody. It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just
do it.
do
Mike
it.
says,
Where's he been? He hasn't shown his face in a while.
He's
I
around.
don't think he's allowed. He's not allowed.
No, he's allowed. He can come on anytime he wants.
No.
Mike.
He's allowed by JJ and us. He's not allowed by
not
other
allowed
people.
by other people. So yeah, Mike, if you're out there, you want to stop by, the invitation is open. It's the very first chat in the live chat has the link. You're welcome to stop by anytime you want.
That'd be awesome.
And tonight would be a good night because I am going to be unboxing a red Guilloche Milgauss.
There you go. Perfect. We've got Easy E joining us. Can hang for an hour and then we'll catch the replay. Hopefully we'll have the upvotes to do the unboxing before you have to leave, Easy E. Thank you so much for being here. Jay Giddy is in the house. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening to you, sir. Some dude named Lonely Wrist. I have no idea who that is, but he just turned his camera off. Along with this guy, we've got AB in the house this evening. Let me guess, Gambino has another Cartier. You'll have to keep guessing. But he says, nope.
Nope.
Nope. Ryan Hofre joins us. Good to see you, sir. Eric Mack is in the house. Hello, everyone. Let's see who else we have. Ryan Hofre is busy talking. And that's it. Oh, snap. I knew that I wasn't the only one using Joma Shop. Absolutely. I use Joma Shop all the freaking time.
Me too.
And I guess, go ahead.
When you're at like sort of that, for me at least, it's like if you're buying that sort of, $1,000 or under, and you don't necessarily care about getting like the original card, so many collectors are like completionists, like you need to have the card and the box and all of the
Yeah.
accoutrement. Wow, I sound a little like Mr. Wonderful there.
I know, right?
Just if I say collection at any point, someone should just slap me upside the head.
Yes, we will.
But yeah, I mean, Joma Shop for that, $1,000 and under range watch, their warranty is fine, and you don't really care about the card because it's not like you're going to be trying to sell it for more than what you paid for it or any of that nonsense. So I think that like Hamilton's and Mitos and all of those sort of Swatch Group sort of $1,000 and under brands are great there.
Yeah, I've even gotten my Longines Conquest came from there.
Sure.
But it was under 1,000 because it's the quartz version. I've gotten a bunch of Tissot's from there, several Seikos from there. So yeah, it's a great place.
Yeah. Same with me. And a Tudor I got there one. Like actually, the first luxury watch I ever purchased new was a Tudor Black Bay Heritage with the burgundy bezel, and I got it from them.
Yeah. By the way, would you say collection one more time?
Under no circumstance.
Okay.
Did anybody?
I was just going to show people what happens if you do. It's been nice having Nate on this evening. And no, just kidding.
Don't lie, it hasn't.
Did anybody see the Mr. Wonderful 1916? Like
he did like
20 videos,
3 interviews this week.
Did he?
Like he was all over the place.
Can I go on a rant real quick? Can I go on a rant?
Okay,
Am I allowed to do that? I might put a target on my back, but so I watched the video and I was like, a great video. He has great watches, great content. But then I started like poking into like his brand, right? You know how he's trying to be a watch creator. I know, I didn't even poke into that, but started looking at his Instagram, and then I started looking at his YouTube channel. And my man bought so many YouTube followers and so many followers on Instagram. His engagement rate is 0.02% engagement rate.
Wow. That's not
I don't
good.
understand why you would do that. I don't understand why you would do that. But anyways, that was my rant over. So yeah, great content. Rant over.
Yeah, he doesn't really push his Instagram very much either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw like he had like 1 million followers. I was like, damn, like I wonder how many of these people are like watch people. So like I ran his.
I know he's a business guy.
Yeah, that's fine. But then I ran it through like the Instagram algorithm, or analytics checkers to see like I wonder like how impactful he is in the watch community, and that came out. So
it's so odd that he doesn't have any organic, sort of engagement with the watch community. I watched all 3 of the videos apparently, and Tim Masso I think commented on it earlier this week on his Monday night live stream or Monday evening live stream, that all of those videos, there's 3 long form 1916 videos with Mr. Wonderful, and they were all filmed on the same day, so it's not like he's constantly on there.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at the stuff that he's done with like Teddy, the stuff on 1916,
he's done
those they rack up a ton of actual views and some good engagement. So it's like he may not have any organic engagement in his own channels for watch related content, but he certainly does help out a lot of the watch YouTubers.
I don't doubt it. But
I think the interesting thing about him is that he talked about the production people on Shark Tank saying, hey, the watches that you have are amazing, but they're not attainable.
Yeah, like, I heard that. I saw that.
And so he always tries to wear one watch that is definitely attainable, and then he wears another from his collection on the show so people can see both sides, which I think is great because he's like, it's actually made me look at some brands that I wouldn't normally look at a lot deeper. Like he's gotten into Seiko so much deeper, and I think Teddy is part of that too, because Teddy's really pushed him to dig into that. And some of the other brands like Hamilton and that kind of stuff.
Well, that watch that he was wearing that was obtainable was a Grand Seiko, and it was like a $12,000 or like $11,000 watch. So
right, but on that show, but on those interviews, he'll wear anything from his collection. But
Yeah.
on the actual Shark Tank show, he is very specific about that. And he did talk about the fact that he's like, I know this is a Grand Seiko and it isn't attainable for a lot of people, but Seiko is great. You can find Seikos in all kinds of formats,
I love how he's got more watch stories than all of us combined. He's like, oh, I was walking down this street and somebody stopped me like mid-sentence, and grabbed me by the wrist and like they were like, that is a star. It's like, okay, like I don't know of any other collector that happened to, but this sounds like a hate piece. This is not a hate piece by any means.
No, Mr. Wonderful, if you want to come on the show, we'd love to have you.
Yes,
absolutely love to have you. I'm sure he's watching right now. Not really.
You never know.
Speaking of Seikos, I have a new watch. So
do it.
We're gonna show it to you. All the guys know what it is already in the group here.
Do it now.
Yes.
There it is. Another GMT.
Oh yeah.
The Seiko Bruce Wayne.
Nice.
So if I can get it empty, there we go.
It'd be funny if they did a deal with DC and they put like the Batman logo on it.
Yeah,
just
really.
like go after everything Rolex, Pepsi.
Yeah.
Batman.
So of course this watch does have a story behind it. When Tariq came down and we went watch shopping, Tariq, Tariq had just gotten the Rolex Bruce Wayne. First time I had seen it in person. Gorgeous, gorgeous watch. Loved it. I said, okay, if I ever get a Rolex GMT Master 2, that's the one I'm going to get. Of course, I'm not going to get a Rolex GMT Master 2 anytime soon, if ever. So I got the next best thing, which is the Seiko.
Nice.
And I love this thing. I think it looks great. Had it on constantly since it came in yesterday afternoon. So
way better value too, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's see. We've got a couple of more people who have come in. Oscar Nunez, welcome. We're glad to have you. Helgestran, we're glad to have you as well. Nerd with Swags in the building. Eric Mack is in the building as well. And I think we're all caught up. So we have no agenda tonight other than an unboxing, one unboxing or two unboxings? Two unboxings from Nate. So our main goal is to get those upvotes. We will also have a race at the end of the show. And to get in the race, you can, of course, super chat, member milestone chat. You can join the channel, which also gets you into our WhatsApp group. And you can gift memberships, and we'll pick a couple at the end who are active in chat and give them free entries. So get on it. We want to have a lot of people in the race this evening, and we want to have a lot of upvotes. I think 40 minimum for the first one. So let's get the upvotes going. We'll check those real quick. And right now,
25.
we have 25. So I think we're doing well. Just keep those upvotes coming in. 25 upvotes and 31 watching right now. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. But like I say, we have no agenda tonight. We're just talking about watches and whatever comes up. I do have some new releases we can talk about if we want to do those. Or we can do anything that's on your mind. So if you have anything on your mind in chat, let us know if there's something you'd like us to look at or comment on. And here's one. Oscar brings up the new Seiko Pepsi collaboration, which I think is pretty. I wish that they hadn't put Pepsi on the dial. On the case back's fine. I wish they hadn't put Pepsi on the dial. Other than that, I think the watches are great.
Yeah, even if they just did a Pepsi bezel, like it would have been just fine.
Well, and they did. They did a Pepsi bezel on both,
and the case back, or maybe even on the side of the case, like the case profile. Like it's a little obnoxious considering the Pepsi logo is like 75% of the dial.
No, it just says Pepsi on the dial.
Yeah,
the logo's in the back.
Hey, if you're going to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, I mean it's. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the two. Yeah, so we've got the the black DLC GMT, which is the one I would get
Mm.
if I was going to get one.
What are they priced at?
I think they're the same as the regular GMTs.
Mm.
Let's
I saw the
take a
release.
peek.
I saw the release, but I didn't even like dig into it. You know.
Yeah, I think it's the same price as the regular ones. I believe maybe.
$625.
Yep, the GMT is 625s.
Okay, so
and
that is substantially more then. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
that's about 125 more for the GMT.
right. And then the other one on the steel bracelet is 440. I think these are really cool. I wish they had, I wish there was another option for the white one because I really like this colorway. But at 38 mil, it's just not going to fly for me.
Right. You need the size of the black one, but you would like the look of the white one.
I wonder.
I'm just going to say that sounded way dirtier than you intended it.
I wonder what the
it wouldn't have if you wouldn't have brought that up. But anyway,
just saying.
I wonder what the creative development team was like. All right, let's just do let's do the real Pepsi. Like, okay.
Well, I think it's a nice troll on Rolex. Why not?
Yeah. And it's right for somebody. It ain't me.
Man,
It ain't me.
hater.
Maybe I'm a hater today, just a little bit, but
You're grumpy Blake. Somebody who stepped on your bell and Ross.
Give Blake some fruit snacks. He'll be better.
I already have my fruit snacks. They didn't do shit for me. I made sure my sugar was right. I made sure I was hydrated.
Yes, he just has a little agita,
Maybe so. Mitch Halprin. Wow, look at that. $2 no Coke Pepsi. I can't say it like they used to on Saturday Night Live. No Coke Pepsi.
No Coke Pepsi.
There you go.
I love that they're in the can. I think that's just
Yeah.
it's fun.
I like the old can and the new can. Like,
Yep.
Super cool. That is super cool for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to lean into it because people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're just trying to do a knockoff of the Pepsi." So it's like, well, let's get actual licensing and do it all the way if we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna channel my inner Blake and be grumpy about one thing having to do with both of these and not just the size of the standard one.
Yeah.
It's that they called them a limited edition.
Yeah.
It is a limited edition of 7,000 each.
But there are 9 billion people in the world. I mean, that is limited.
There are not 7,000 people each dying to have a Seiko Pepsi collaboration watch. I'm sorry.
They did what did they do? They did another shit. I can't think of the name of it. It was another collaboration pretty recently. What did they do? Was it a Snoopy? Did they also do a Snoopy collaboration?
They did.
They did a while back. Yeah.
What was the one that they just recently did? I need to look at my text.
Rowing Blazers.
I think so. Let me double check.
It was something like that. I can't remember.
I'm gonna look right now and I'm gonna get some clarity.
But yeah, it was another like 7,000 or 8,000 limited edition one.
Oh, it was the Jaws one. The
Jaws one. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like my my sales guy for Seiko, which I know that sounds so weird that I have a Seiko guy. But he was like,
isn't that just called the mall?
No. So we have one retailer here and they have Norcane, they have a Seiko Lux account, and then they have G-Shock, and then they have Oris, and that's all the brands they have. And so since this Seiko Draws is, you have to have Seiko Lux, like, it's not like Macy's or anything that's going to get it, from my understanding. And then he was like, man, these things are selling like crazy, but I got one if you want one. And I'm like, you are texting me out of the blue to tell me that you have a Jaws Seiko. Meanwhile, you're saying that they're flying off the shelves. Like, seems a little weird.
Both can be true, Blake.
Yep.
They can, but you're
limited edition of 1 million watches.
You're soliciting a Seiko to me right now.
I mean, he's got to sell his stuff. Hey,
he's not even commissioned.
Got to get their nut, as they say on South Park.
Not even commissioned. Not even commissioned. So no nuts to be gathered. So
again, more things.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah. Well. Oh my! See, we're this is why we normally do themed shows.
Yeah.
We can pivot if you want it. If you pull up my screen,
I'll pull up your screen in just a sec. I bought a vintage card table today. Congratulations! That's awesome,
cool.
dude.
Very fun.
Nice.
We appreciate it. So let's add this to stage. New Tuxedo Atoll Sherpa Ultra Dive.
See, I could get down with this. I get down with this.
I'm sorry. I could get down with this also, but did they just randomly pick like 5 3-syllable words and put them in a row to name the watch?
No. Well, there's a tuxedo version and an atoll version. This is the atoll version.
Oh, okay.
And then it's the Sherpa Ultra Dive.
Whenever I think of a Sherpa or ever see this watch brand, I think of Val Kilmer. Has anybody seen when he played the Sherpa on Entourage? Has anybody seen, oh my god. He's like a Sherpa, but he's like these models like bring them to it, and it's just Val Kilmer, and he's just, you have to just watch his cameo in Entourage. And he was a Sherpa. So yeah. Every time I see this brand, I think of Val Kilmer.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to trigger your ADHD tonight.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Great.
And this is the tuxedo version. Looks like it's got a roulette date wheel in it on both versions. Really nice sunburst style. The tuxedo comes, I don't know if it comes with both straps.
I'm feeling it till I see the price tag.
Yeah, I was about to say, scroll to the bottom. How much is this setting me back?
$69.
$6,900?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Or $65.
Oh my god, get out of here.
Dude, this is Einecker. I'm telling you, dude. Their vintage stuff goes for like $3 or $4 grand.
It's a Salita SW200.
It's a Salita SW200 for
this is Einecker.
€6,500.
It has history.
I don't care. It could be Einecker dipped in gold for $6,900.
Sorry, Blake. It's like UG, man. There's no reason to why it's so much, but people love it.
Is this a limited edition of 7,000?
I mean, if you wait, you can probably get it for half.
Yeah, that's
for
like
half of half.
That price point is a hard price point. I mean, come on, think about what you can get for $6,500. I mean, if you're lucky, you could get an Oyster Perpetual for that money.
You can get a Speedmaster.
Speedy. I mean, you can get a Super Ocean. You know, I mean, you got a lot of options.
You can get a Navitimer. You can get.
Yep.
So again, not saying it looks like a cool watch. It's just
I like the watch. Yeah,
I do too. I just don't like the price.
Yeah, it kind of made my butthole pucker up.
Too rich for my blood, Jen.
Too rich for my blood.
Yeah, you can get a Santo. Somebody said you can get a Santo. So you can get nervous about you can get 2 Tudors for $1,600.
I mean, I can get my Panther for that much.
There you go.
This is true.
See? The perspective is starting to come out.
No, but I like both of them equally, and I think they're both worth the money that you pay for them.
But if you had to choose one, because that's the reality.
I mean, the Panther is a watch you can wear all the time. Like that might be next to the Santos the best watch ever made.
There you go.
Helgestrand's comment is pretty on point here. To launch at, even just to launch this watch at this price point, let alone in the current watch, in the current market environment.
Yeah.
Man, there is so much like, top brand classic watches that you could get for that same amount of money.
I know. It's a hard price point.
Pricing no longer has anything to do with reality. It's crazy.
Facts.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Robert, if you want to switch to my screen in a minute, talk about watches whose prices have nothing to do with reality right now.
There has to be.
I have this pulled up as well to talk about. Yeah.
There has to be somebody at Sherpa that like does a market analysis that like looks at the package and says like, how much would somebody pay for this? And somebody in the boardroom says €6,500, and that person somehow still has a job.
They have a huge following. I'm telling you, Blake. They have a huge vintage following. Einecker has a huge vintage following. This is
Sherpa,
Einecker.
Though. It's branded as Sherpa.
No, this is Einecker. People know that this is Einecker. This guy has been very,
But it's a
very
Sellita.
particular about the watches he's brought back.
That's a
and how he's
$200
brought them
movement.
back. It's not a Sellita. It's a modified. It's their own in-house movement that is
No, it's
based on a
not.
Sellita, just like every
You
other
can-
watch company.
You can get a modified Sellita from a brand like Mille with their own regulation system for $1,000 out the door.
I'm telling you, Blake, it's got the pedigree. That's what
Okay,
people are buying when they buy
Clearly, it's pedigree. I don't know what
I
it
mean,
is.
someone's going to buy it because they wouldn't have spent that money making
Yeah.
it. I don't know who that person is, but I'm sure there is.
I don't know them. And
the ADs will be discounting it by 30% on day one.
do they even have ADs? Are they direct to consumer like that?
I think they do. They probably do in Europe. They're from Germany, so
probably not here.
Yeah.
But
it's lost on me.
Let's talk about two beautiful watches that have been priced in an insane manner. Me with precious metal watches is my own whatever, but Omega releases a moonshine and a set in gold 18 karat versions of the Seamaster, the professional 300 on rubber straps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and the watches look great. I mean, there's no denying it. They're absolutely beautiful. And
30?
you continue. I'm eventually going to get to that. And by the way, a pin buckle on the straps. This is no deployment. It is priced. 2,900 euro for the moonshine gold and
that's like
32,200 for the standard.
I guessed. I had an outrageous guess, and I said 30, and I had no idea what it sold for. And I still don't believe
you were
it.
low.
Which is what about the gold is magic. It's made by elves.
I mean, they're factoring in this gold resurgence that's going down right now.
So is that about what is that US about 38?
36? Between 36 and 38 for the two. And considering what you can buy in 18, even if you just want to go 18 karat on a bracelet, there is so much stuff out there that you could get for this kind of pricing or better.
Wow.
And it's mind-boggling.
Wasn't there a Longa that got released this week?
Oh, there is a Longa.
Honey gold.
Wait, aren't the Datejusts like just right around 40? Or the day dates around 40 for the bracelet?
I think that they increased the price on those, but let me go check real quick. The Day Date 40, the Day Date 40 standard dials used to be a $40,000 watch, so pretty much that same price. But I think that those things have blown up this year. Just give me 1 second. Go talk about a honey gold Longa that I'm going to pick up later.
We want to welcome in Rockstar Aaron Fletcher. Good evening to Aaron from Fair Haven. Hope you're doing well. Since she said hi to me, I will say hi back. I don't know Aaron at all, but
hi, Aaron. We're all friends here.
Okay, here we go.
Just to answer, before we get there, just to answer your question or address that point, the yellow gold Day Date 40 has now gone up to 44,200. This was a sub $40,000 watch, maybe a year ago.
But that if you compare that to the Seamaster, it feels like a bargain.
Oh, yeah. I'd agree with you. And the white gold and the Ever Rose gold are 47.5. So there's like a 3,000 and change premium to go with one of the other metals.
And there's Aaron right there. The birthday queen. Is today your birthday? Happy birthday. I forgot Aaron doesn't talk. She just watches. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Just one.
Oh, there she is.
Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Glad that you're here. Appreciate you stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask, we were talking about watches with a Sellita 200 base. that are very expensive. Let me find
Oh, boy.
this.
But Montblanc has a track record of being half off of retail, which I like.
Right.
If
Well,
not
this-
cheaper.
This one should be 75% off when you see what the price is.
Okay.
So this is made of a zero oxygen bronze, what they call the cupro aluminum, which is a mix of bronze and aluminum. The advantage of that is it is much slower to patina.
Slower oxidation.
Right. And it's a gorgeous watch. I think
Yeah.
it's really nice looking. Not sure
I
what I
already
think
see-
about.
So, how much are they asking for that $1,500 bronze watch?
Yeah,
I already
they
see
are
the Salida,
asking
the Salida date window giving it away.
Salida SW200 base movement, 38
Yeah, no
hours
surprise.
power reserve, and it is 3,900 euro, which would be about 3,695 USD.
I'd rather have this than the Sherpa.
Yeah, but that's still for a Salida 200-1. That's
It's,
quite
yeah,
a
it's
bit.
up there. It's up there.
Yep.
It's up there. But I mean, look, debatably, I think Montblanc has a lot of heritage, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, they have
I
a
can see that.
very technical watchmaking department. They have some crazy watches in their portfolio.
Mhm.
You know, so I was expecting it to even be more, even more.
Yeah. But you know, we were talking about, you know, watches that with Salidas that in our view are a little overpriced. I think this is a little overpriced for a Salida 200-1, considering that's the same movement I have in my Squale that I paid a little under 700 for.
They have the what's the iced sea versions, which are also right around the same price point. You get the bracelet, you get the quick release. I mean, they're trying to stay under 4, it seems like, in their entry door.
Yeah, and by the way, isn't Tudor still putting Salida movements into like I forgot what it's called, that dress watch they have, the
1926 or whatever.
Yeah, the 1926.
Yeah, I think
and then
so.
it's a modified Salida that's in the Tudor Royale with the date complication. And I mean, I think all those are in that $2,000 to $2,500 price range.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I think
good
that's
value.
sort of like that. That's where my
cheap.
comfort level with just Salida movements probably ends.
I'm under 3. Yeah, like 3 for me is a no deal. You know, I got the Mark 18, three grand for that Salida.
Yeah.
So
same thing with Breitling too. You know, and some of the the Super Oceans and things like that. Before they were doing the B01s and those, they were
they were doing the Eddas. They're doing Edda, I think.
I mean, in the current universe, I'm not paying $3,000 for a Salida movement.
Yeah, totally.
So we're still stuck on 28 likes. So please get those upvotes in. We want to be able to unbox 2 from our man Nate. This man right here. Let's see. Go. We're full screen. Do that again? One more time with the boxes. Let's see the boxes.
I saw a green box and a white outer box. Oh, okay. I know what that is.
Look at that. All right. So we want to see those. So
the
let's
left is
get those
Bell and Ross.
upvotes in.
Yes.
Yeah. Is one of them a Bell and Ross?
No, neither of them are Bell and Ross.
Ah, okay. Very
good guess.
So let's talk a little bit about what else is on our minds this evening as far as watches. I think Jen pulled something up. Let's see what this is. Oh, there's the A. Long and Son of Honey Gold.
Mm-hmm. So this is the amazing A. Long and Sona.
Oh, look at that split-second chronograph.
I know, right?
Crap.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's got the hot pink hand.
I like it.
By the way,
Their
this
honey
also
gold
has
is stunning.
This also has a modified SW200 in it.
But it does. It's only a day and a
God.
date in a small seconds. What's the big deal?
So here's the real question. If Longa were to do a Solito watch,
Mhm.
what would it be priced at?
Too much.
Just for the name.
More than a
just for the
200.
name.
More than what a normal 200 would be,
I mean, of course, right? Of course, but
because they would touch it.
sure.
They would, they would modify it.
What if
They would do
didn't-
whatever
what if-
Germans do to things.
Yep.
Yeah. What if they didn't decorate it? They didn't do an exhibition case back, and they didn't modify it.
They'd still.
So basically, what you're saying is, what if they pulled a Panerai Brooklyn?
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep. Brooklyn
We
Bridge.
assume
Yes.
that this may be a sore point, but it's in sort of what the Groenfelds did on their
Mm.
Yep.
cash
Yep.
grab.
And by the way, I was an owner of the Gronefeld Groen, that initial 383 piece limited edition with the SW200 in it, and it is no more.
It's a cool watch.
Yeah, it's a very cool watch, and it sold out very quickly. That one, I have to acknowledge, I was really just getting for speculation, frankly, because I'm not going to wear a 38 mil, dress watch. It just doesn't work for me or my wrist. And a lot of people thought it was going to be just like the Mad One in terms of a, lower priced version of the flagship. But that thing is cracked and burned like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wound up selling it on Loop This, and just to be done with it.
No. So what was that new, Nate?
It was 2,100 euro, and I paid, I think, at the time, maybe $100 in import fees. So, it was around, I guess, $2,400 all in. I mean, and frankly, the watch is stunning, but even though we all know, like, the Mad One is made in a factory in Asia, it's not being made by Max Buser or friends, maybe inspired by them. I think that the problem with the Groen watches from Gronefeld Brothers is it looked way too close to the actual thing. I mean, it looks almost identical to the Principia model that they sell. And they just threw a SW200 movement in there that they said they regulated and modified the winding feel so that it was smooth like they wanted. I have no notion that either of the Gronefeld brothers saw one of those before they left the factory. I mean, so I think that the high end brands making the low end kind of mass market watch may be something that just Max Buser was able to do successfully. Those watches, I guess we're up to the Mad 2 now, so there's probably between all of the versions of the Mad 1, the Mad 1S, and now the Mad 2, is 20,000, 20-something thousand watches all in between all of those different references.
Really?
And I think they were like 15. They were releases of like 1,500 or 2,000 from that lottery system.
Yeah.
The Groen was 380. The initial one was 383, and I think that the two new ones that they released were similar quantity. But they are they're nice looking watches, and if you want a taste of Gronefeld for 1/20th the price, it's good. But otherwise, I mean, it really is just an SW200 made in China, in my opinion.
Martin design. Go with Martin design.
Yeah.
You know what? You're absolutely right. That's something unique. Martin at Martin Design makes something unique. By the way, I keep looking at this honey gold Odysseus. This watch is like, a phantom. It's limited to 100 pieces.
Okay.
probably none of us are ever going to see one in our lifetime in person. And it was, I think, about 110,000 euro.
Yeah, it's 110. Yep.
So, I mean,
Woo.
great watch, but we all know who's going to get this. It's the person who's probably has $500,000 or more in Longa spend.
I
At a
may
boutique.
be the outlier here, but I just don't like that honey gold shade.
Yeah, it's not my favorite either.
Yeah. It's
Well,
like it's neither fish nor fowl. It's not yellow, it's not rose.
It's honey gold, man.
It's German silver.
So Ducky brings up an interesting question that we could also kind of, one question I would ask about this watch. He's talking about, do brown dial watches not sit well with tan skin? I don't know. I think they would be all right, but you talk about the color of the honey gold. Would it be better if it had a lighter dial, like say an ice blue or a
Just a white.
if you wanted or a white, or if you want to do a darker dial, do a dark green, something that would play a little bit better than the brown does off the honey gold. It seems like that color palette is too narrow, at least to me.
This
No,
picture,
I can see that.
this picture probably it looks a little shitty with like the shadows and like I'm sure the dial is even way more spectacular than this picture does justice.
Oh yeah,
The
that
honey
could be
gold
the
is a
case as
weird.
well, but-
Yeah, but the honey gold is a weird color. I mean, if you scroll up, you could see some more pictures of this particular watch, but it's not rose gold. It's not yellow gold. It's more almost like muted, in my opinion, because I've seen some of the other honey gold releases at my Longa boutique down in the design district in Miami. But this is a lot of, I mean, those are all on strap. This is just a lot of honey gold with a big friggin' brown dial.
Heavy.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's just, I think it's a lot of brownish all at once.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
I also happen to be somebody who has a Ever Rose Sky Dweller with a chocolate brown dial. I think actually does go well. Yeah, because it's a redder, a redder color. This one just seems like a lot, almost like it's
it's like,
not to be punny. It's kind of monochrome.
It's like earthy tones, just all earthy tones.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, I'd be interested to see it in person, just to see if photos do it justice or not.
Yeah.
None of us are ever going to see this thing in person.
Probably not. No.
That's fine by me. That's fine by me.
Speak for yourself. I'm a baller shot caller. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Okay.
Speaking of ballers and shot callers, Philip Hearst Media, good evening, sir. We're glad that you are in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to tell me if you're coming to Austin for F1 so we can get together for some coffee or something when you're here. So you let me know, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Can you please sing the happy birthday song in your Australian accent for me tonight? I don't do an Australian accent. That's weird. I don't.
This is Robert.
I do crappy.
Archie,
I do crappy, terrible accents. I do terrible accents.
He speaks in dulcet tones.
We need Mr. GMT.
Yes.
There you go. But we'll just say happy birthday to you. There you go.
Yep, you're an American living in Australia. There you go.
I'm not living in Australia though.
She wants your radio voice, Bobby. She wants your
my radio voice.
The deep soothing R&B voice.
And Philip Hearst Media. Oh, and Time Panda is in the house. Hey, Time Panda watches. Good to see you. Along with Philip Hearst Media, it's the same person. Something big in the works. Very cool, man.
Cool.
Let us know about it. Come on the show when you have it ready. We'll talk about it, man. Anytime.
I seen Philip trying to unload and clear out some of the inventory on Instagram.
There you go.
Something big must be happening.
Oh, man. Nick Reed joins us. I had an amazing unboxing last week. Was gifted the Sal Baltimore Old Bay for my birthday. Congratulations. That's a cool watch.
Wow, nice.
Alan did great with that watch. He really, really did.
The old
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Nick. That's very cool.
Oh, pull up a picture of that if you can.
Sure. I tell you what, let me talk about this one first.
Okay.
And then while we're talking about this one, let's see, let me do that. And then we can do that. Not a Patek Philippe, sorry. I like this watch.
Yep.
And this one's priced right. Okay. Let me get a larger picture here for you.
What site is this from?
Monochrome.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the new Mito. I think it's kind of cool. I do, though, question a dive watch on a leather strap, but other than that, I think it's cool looking.
Dive
What do you guys
style watch.
What do you guys think of that? And while you're checking that out, I'll look up the Old Bay. But y'all talk amongst yourselves for a
Is
minute.
that like a wave dial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice.
It's
Very nice.
have
What's
some
the
very
price?
nice watches that are priced more or less correctly.
How much is this $800 watch?
It's a little bit
not
more
much
than
more
that,
than
but
800.
actually not much more. I'll go down to the
Okay.
price in just a second. I'm looking for the Old Bay here.
It
I
seems
have
like
it,
one.
Yeah, I have it, Robert. While you're looking for that,
It seems like
it's
Mito has their price.
€1,290 retail.
Okay,
Yeah, so
that's
it'll be
actually realistic.
yeah, it's about 1,400 ish, I guess.
It's like somebody shook Mito and said, "Hey, like, don't mess up your pricing."
Yeah.
It's still pretty expensive, I think, for what it is, but it's nice. It's a nice watch for the money, I bet, no doubt.
Yep.
It'll be
And
a jewelry shop for 25 to 30% less.
Yeah, $600 on Drummer Shop near you.
Probably a little more than that, but it's got the Powermatic 80 in it, and thankfully it has a solid case back, because that is, I mean, again, it's just a 28-24 movement that they've, ETA 28-24 that they've slowed down to 3 hertz to get the 80 hours out of it. But it's not a particularly pretty movement. And
No, it's not.
Here it makes sense.
On my Tissot with the Powermatic 80, it has an open case back, so I can tell you for sure it's not a pretty movement.
No.
Yeah.
I never could figure out why you'd want to put an open case back on a completely unfinished, uncomplicated movement.
Yeah,
There
I mean,
you
it's just a basic, and it's such a ubiquitous movement for the Swatch group at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going into
Everything
that is a standard automatic watch, and I mean, I can't fault them for it. I mean, it's the functional equivalent of 28-24, which was the workhorse for every automatic for decades. So it's, if you're going to do manual wine, you're sticking a Unitas 6497 or 6498, and if you're doing an automatic, you're going to throw a 28-24 or Powermatic 80 into it. I do like that it also has the day and date. Just wish that it was color match date wheels.
I do too.
Yeah.
Because the green is really nice on this.
It really is. And I guess it's not a wave dial. It looks like a wave dial from a distance, but it's just a different kind of pattern on it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the pattern, and I really like this watch. I really do.
I wonder what the pattern.
I may be in the minority, and I understand why people like color match date wheels, but I find them to be harder to read.
Depends on the color.
Be. Yeah, they can be. And I guess maybe with this green,
well,
I think it would have looked better though if they would have done a black with white numeral.
No,
if they wanted to not color match it.
If you do the green, the same dial green, and then just do like a white text, it's going to look very similar to the indices.
That would work, but I've got watches that are color matched where you've got a sort of medium to light blue date wheel with black numerals.
Yeah.
It's like it's old and blind, but
Is it just me, or does like the watch look incredibly beautiful, but then when you get to the Mito logo, it's like it looks like it's like man.
So let me go back to that. Let me go back to the close-up.
It's like
there was the close-up.
Yeah, it's like the logo is like cheaply applied, but I mean, shit, even the stamping looks better than the damn applied logo.
Yeah.
Is it just
Wow.
me?
Okay, I'm going to say with 100% certainty that this is a render and not
For
the
sure.
actual watch. Because if you look at it, it is. By the way, they do call it a wave dial. Is the description.
Oh,
But,
okay.
This was just added on top of the photo because
Yeah.
it's like it's going into the crevices of the waves and it's completely flat. There's no way this is real.
They just like put a little tilt on it and like typed it out in Photoshop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I mean,
AI.
hell, it might just be Microsoft Paint. Actually, the more I'm looking at every single photo in this article, the more I'm thinking that none of these photos are actual photos of the watch.
Yeah, just renders. I was
And
like, man, that logo
which is
looks so
kind
cheap.
of annoying.
We want to welcome in Mr. GMT.
Hey, boys.
Mitch, you're just showing your
Hey.
age.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Might as well not try to hide it.
Interesting idea from Thomas Broadbent. Just add an M and drop the rest.
I do.
So
I'm just
there
looking
you
to see
go.
what's on mine right now. Yep, mine is just it's not even applied. It's just it's just a printed Mito on there. And it is also like a teak deck kind of dial. And it is not a render. It is an actual Mito.
I'm sure it looks nice. I'm sure it looks nice on there. Yeah.
Again, this one with the applied gold. Again, I want to see it in the actual metal because
then
we'll know what it looks like when it's not a computer rendering.
Yeah.
From Commodore 64.
Yeah. Something that's messing me up too is the 12 o'clock like arrow indice versus like just the little loom dots for the rest of them. But I don't know, whatever. Not a designer, but.
So here is the Old Bay that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It does look like Old Bay.
That
was the whole point. They were actually going to put real Old Bay in it.
They tried that.
They tried that. Yeah, we had when we had Alan on, we were talking to him about this particular watch, and he was, they actually did try to do Old Bay in the dial, but it didn't work.
Yeah. I think he was talking about making it so like you could load your own spices in there too. Did I understand him correctly?
Yeah, they were gonna have Old Bay in the
crown.
The crown.
Yeah, like just pour out your Old Bay when you know.
So wait, they were going to put a secret compartment where you could put powder inside of it?
Yeah, you can put Old Bay in it.
If I understood it correctly.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
I'm just saying that's fine. Just
I'm sure he's got a good legal team. I'm sure he's got a good legal team for those types of things. But yeah,
we've got a $5 super chat. Speaking of Blake, get your singing voice ready, Blake. I'm feeling left out here. Can Blake sing me "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" in his best North Korean Marilyn Monroe drag queen accent?
I don't even know what a North Korean Marilyn Monroe drag accent would sound like.
Bubba, that's just his normal voice. What are you doing?
Yeah, sorry.
And by the way, I think that this is just payback for making him go into that Hublot store.
Probably.
He walked in on his own 2 feet, and there was no locking, there was no arm twisting, there was no dragging. And I'm not gonna lie, he seemed pretty interested in a couple pieces.
Oh.
If you're gonna throw me under the bus, Bubba, I'm gonna fight back a little bit.
Was it a $400,000 purple sapphire case and bracelet Big Bang?
No. It was like one of the square bangs or whatever. And I'm not sure if he was interested or just like trying to seem interested so we don't look like assholes for going into the Hublot store and wasting the guy's time. So not sure, but
The square bangs
But
aren't as bad. I will give
they're
him
cool. They're cool. I really like the Orlinsky. That was the one I wanted to show him. Just the way that the case is designed and the dial. I mean,
Yeah, the Orlinsky is actually a nice.
it's sick. It's sick. It's a sick watch. It's a little small. It's a little smaller.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to show him like this is cool and this is creative and this is different. And that was
Yeah.
it.
We want to welcome in Trap Vision. Sal Baltimore's quality is amazing. Yes, it is. I have one, and I know Trap has one as well. And yes, they are absolutely good quality, great watches, lots of fun. And he's of course got the watch that's going to a good cause of the bridge disaster that'll be coming out soon. So go check him out, man. Let's see.
By the way, we are at 37 upvotes. Need 3 more to unbox.
3 more upvotes to unbox. We have 49 of you watching right now. Should be easy. Let's go. Let's get those upvotes in. We really, really want to be able to do some unboxings tonight. Nate is chomping at the bit. And just a reminder, they're not Cartier.
Or are they?
Facts.
No, you got us all excited that you're doing something other than Cartier. And now
We just blew through 40, by the way.
You're raising doubts. Stop it.
When people think it's a Cartier, we get the upvotes. But when people don't expect a Cartier, we don't get the upvotes.
No, I think it's
Right.
the other way around.
Nobody expects it to not be a Cartier, and nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, speech air.
So
get
yeah,
those upvotes.
you will.
Also, before you start, Nate, let me remind everybody we will be doing a race. Right now, we only have 2 entries. So if you want to get into the race, super chat, member chat, join the channel, and you also get you into the WhatsApp group. All of that good stuff like that there. So please get in there and do the stuff and get in the race. We'll add a couple at the end just for fun. And so there you go. Now, Nate, sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. So since we've blown through, or I think we're at like 45 right now. So
Wow.
it's time for an unboxing. The first question becomes, are you going to take down the Old Bay watch?
I am.
We need
And
something to compare it to, you know.
Okay.
And I'm going to put you into position.
I'm going to give everybody on the panel a choice. Do you wish to open the white box or the black box?
Open the bell and Ross first.
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to go with the black box first.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So this is actually a really interesting brand. I saw a video. I'm trying to remember whose channel it was. If I can remember it, I will plug that person for doing something great. So hold on one second. It's a micro brand. They claim to be out of the USA. I know they have some presence here, and it's a micro brand, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I've been specifically looking for another stone dial watch for a pretty good long time, and they happen to be doing some. So the brand's name is Grandeur USA, and the watch is called the Strange. So yesterday at the UPS access point in the back of a CVS, I got some Strange. So
You got some Strange, yep.
Yeah,
had to be done. So open the box. It's got like a nice metal warranty card.
Ooh.
That's nice. That's fancy.
And yeah, super fancy. And here is the box, which is an unusual shape. And one would know why it's an unusual shape when I actually take the watch out. But before we do that, I have to show you the best part of this. So it came with a certificate of authenticity. and he's only making 100 of each stone dial. And they've got aventurine, they've got malachite, they've got tiger's eye, they have lapis lazuli, and I think maybe one other one. But so it's out of 100. And because I am at heart a 12-year-old boy, I was very excited to see that
You got 69, didn't you?
I got 69. To
I
which
think
I
the
can
other
only
one you
say,
said was rubelite was the other
yeah,
dial.
yep, yeah. So I can only respond to that by saying nice. So here is I open the box of the Grandier Strange, and inside the box is something
Oh
strange.
yeah.
So
I think you were showing these off or something on Backstream or something, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
We talked about it before.
was really interested in this as soon as I saw it. And so I'll put a strap on it in a minute. It comes with 4 straps, which is actually
wow.
4 straps and 4 pin buckles, which is actually pretty damn nice. There's a really great textured blue rubber strap. There is, let's see if I can get it out of this box. Very tight box. There's a gray gaiter strap.
That's nice.
There is, let's see, having some difficulties here with this one. A very tight box as well. A blue strap with blue stitching.
Blue
Oh,
gator.
that's pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, another, and these are, I'm sure, leather and stamped gator, because it did come in from out of the U.S. And a pure black strap. So
Very nice.
yeah, it's again something that you're not expecting. I certainly did not know there would be 4 straps coming with it, and I'm going to throw a strap on the watch, and then I will show you a very cool watch, because honestly, this thing blew my mind when I saw the review online, and then when it arrived. I was not expecting it to be this good. So here it is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Funky.
Let me turn down the lighting a little bit here.
It's
So
got-
it is about 35 to 37 millimeters wide, about 45 lug to lug. It is a lapis lazuli dial. And then the chapter ring with the numbers on it is like applied on top of it. But what's the other party trick for this watch is it is a crazy hours watch, like
Yeah.
a Frank Mueller. So the
love how
minutes are still the minutes, and here we go. It
There's
went
love how you
from
said
10 to 11.
I love
What
how you
was that,
said
Blake?
35 to 30. I loved how you said 35 to 37 because the case shape. You just can't like get a
Yeah.
good measurement on it.
Yeah, you can't. You cannot get a good measurement on it. So yeah, it jumps from 10 to 11. I
that's
thought
super
this was
cool.
very cool watch. So it's got
Huh.
a jump hour, or it's got a jump hour crazy hours movement. It's actually their own in-house movement with an in-house module, jump hour module attached
Oh,
to it.
wow. Nice.
I'm sure again, this is a watch that is made overseas in Asia. They've actually finished the movement very nicely. Because it's just so hard to see, I'm gonna put up a couple pictures if that's okay
Yeah,
of this
absolutely.
one. Bear with me 1 second while I go to a screen sharing here.
That's super cool.
Let's see if I
And
can
when we
do
talked about it
this.
before, it kind of mimics the burner on in some respects.
Yeah,
So, which is
So-
great because it's an affordable version that, I mean, these are stupid affordable for what they are. Like, I can't believe
Oh yeah. That's
what they're
super
going
nice.
for.
Yeah.
It's like the outline
So-
of the baseball stadium.
yeah, kind of. I really like I actually like the textured rubber strap on this thing. And the lapis lazuli is actually it's a nice piece of stone. I mean, it's got a lot of the gold fleck and a lot of, differentiation in the blues. There's your 4 straps.
Yeah.
It's got great lume. It's just really sick.
I
And
wonder.
again,
I,
number 69 of 100, of course.
I wonder if they did the weird shapes on the inside to keep people from complaining about, like hitting their wrist there or something. I don't know.
I don't know. And the other thing that's pretty cool about it is that the crown, I mean, while it's not easy to wind, the crown is a completely recessed crown.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
Makes it a little more
again, they
fun.
were doing 100 of each stone. These were 1,300 USD, which normally would be more than what I'd want to spend on a micro brand watch. But between their own movement, a stone dial, it's cased in titanium. I just thought this is a pretty fun watch. And it's sort of, you hit that point in collecting where it's like I just want something unique and weird. And
Yeah.
this, it's kind of like a combination Frank Muller Cartier Crash and titanium watch. And I'd encourage anybody that likes the jumping hours. It definitely go check them out. So it's grandierusa.com. They actually made these, each of the same ones, also in 18 karat gold, which was surprising for a micro brand.
Oh, wow.
That they were selling for, I think, about $9,900 each, which for solid gold, 18 karat gold watch is a pretty good price, in my opinion. I mean, it's not a small watch. And they only made 10 of each of those. Those are all sold out. And I think some of the titaniums are also sold out. This is version 3. The last one they had in guilloche, including red guilloche. Yeah, I would suspect these will sell out at some point in the near future too. Just a really cool watch. So there you go. That would be unboxing numero uno for the evening.
So now this is a great question for you from Erin. She has a question. How do you keep your watches in the case? Now, every time he actually picks up his cases, they fall out on the floor. But for normal people,
he's got to drop them when he shows them to us, and then they go in the case.
Yeah. No, I mean, seriously, it's, they're wrapped around pillows, and the pillows lock in the cases, and that's how they stay. But I thought that was a perfect question for you, Nate, because you've dropped so many on the air.
I have not dropped so many on the air. It literally happened one time, and then anything else.
I think I dropped one. You dropped
one.
You have
it. You dropped one
like the next day, and then I think you almost dropped one on your next unboxing, and then that's how the snowball, grow into the meme here.
We want to welcome in Liberty Spot. Congrats. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. Congrats is to you, Nate, for that. That's a cool watch. It really is.
Honestly,
I love crazy hour watches. Those are neat.
Yeah. I mean, and again, I'm trying to figure out if there's a particular use case for it. There's probably no use case for any of the watches that I own. But it's just, this one's just fun. And if you really wanted a stone dial but don't want to have to get some ridiculously expensive piece, and want to support a small business, this is definitely one. I've interacted with the owner. He's pretty cool.
Wear it to your Cartier dealer.
I will. Are you kidding me? I may very well wear it this week. If I wear it this weekend, I'm sure I'm going to be stopping by Cartier.
What part of the country are they based in? Do you remember?
Their address, I think, was somewhere in Texas, but bear with me a second.
Oh, okay. I had no idea that they were here. Maybe they'll come to one of our shows here in Austin in November. Be nice to meet them in person and see them in person.
It very well could be a PO box. I mean, they're called Grandier USA, but I'm not exactly certain.
Anybody who calls USA is straight from China.
Well, I know the owner is not, in fact, from China.
No,
I mean, his watches are from China, which is fine, right? Yeah. But you never call somebody.
Texas.
Yeah. He never says, "Oh, I'm from
Yeah,
the USA."
Yeah. So they seem to be based out, or at least their American component is out of the Houston area.
Oh, okay. So
So
on
their phone number is an 832 number, and they seem to be referencing Texas and some of their stuff I can see online.
says he's on the Rio Grande River from Thomas Broadbent. Your nice comment, Thomas.
Very
Appreciate that.
nicely done.
Nicely done.
But yeah, they're again. They're I'm going to put up on the screen just from the website. And again, this is not. I have no relationship whatsoever with them. I paid full price. I communicated with the owner once or twice online, and yeah, it's just very cool. Was I able to share, Robert?
Oh, yes. Hang on. I will put that in just a second. Hot Watcher, member for 31 months. You are in the race, sir. Let's unbox. We still have one unboxing to go. So,
yep.
So we will do that in just a moment. Let's take that off and let's put that on. There you go.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. So the lapis is sold out, but they still have a tiger's eye, aventurine, and malachite that remain, and they all look really good. They're all natural stone pieces, other than aventurine, which is not a natural stone; it's man-made glass. But these are just really cool.
Yeah,
and I think it's a fair price for what you're getting. So I have nothing other than good things to say. It's keeping excellent time. I don't know where they're measuring from to get 39 millimeters, but it's like about a 10.5 millimeter thick watch. But just a cool piece. And I'll eventually find where I saw the review so I can like at least give that person some props. It'll eventually happen. Oh, it was Watch Chris on YouTube.
Lapis lazuli is such a cool material too. Super special.
And I have been told by somebody much smarter than me that apparently they are, given where it comes from, they will not be doing much more mining of it in the future. So
a lot of these rare stones and gems come from the outback hills and caves in Afghanistan and other places that can be a hostile work environment.
It was also like referred to in like the Sumerian era as like a stone for the gods, which I was like, I'm working on a project right now with a lapis lazuli watch, and I thought that was kind of cool. Super cool.
Yeah. 13-month member chat from Liberty Spot, who you are in the race as well. A white gold Pepsi blue dial or yellow gold Submariner blue dial. Which would you pick?
Take somebody else before me.
I really like the yellow gold Submariner blue dial. But I'm an old man, so I like yellow gold.
I think that I would go. I think I'd go Pepsi personally, because I already have yellow gold. But if I didn't, I think I'm going with the yellow gold blue dial subby.
Yeah, I would. If I had to choose between those, I would do the white gold Pepsi. But if I could use the money towards maybe a Smurf, I'd probably be a little happier.
That's right. It has the look of stainless steel at 3 times the price.
Well, I mean, you can get a good price on them. Not at retail. Like you can get them on the secondary and save some money.
So, Robert, I don't know how many more upvotes we have. You want to do the second unboxing and then
absolutely.
So move our way to a race?
Here's the plan. Yes, absolutely. Second unboxing. While that unboxing is going on, get in your race entries. We'll go through the race entries, all of those after we do the unboxing. So get them in now. And right after the unboxing, we'll give you the 2-minute warning for the race. But we would love to get those race entries now. We also want to thank David Collum. I'm old too and prefer yellow gold. There you go. Somebody's on my side. And we want to welcome in Peter G. I know everyone hates it, but I would get the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's not a bad watch.
No, it's a nice watch.
Nice. Yeah. Besides, Jen, I can't hear you for some reason.
Oops, I must have hit my mute button.
No problem. What did you say?
I prefer the Coke over the Pepsi personally.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to ever, they came out with the Tudor Coke a couple of years ago at Watches and Wonders. I wonder if Rolex will ever do it.
I don't think they're
Why don't
going
they just do a modern Coke?
I don't think they will. I don't think they'll be like, we did it. It's at Tudor. If you want a Coke, you've got a Tudor.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think they'll say that. I hope they don't, at least. I don't even know what they're doing anymore.
They don't know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah. I don't think they even
Tudor
know.
also has a Pepsi. Tudor also has a Pepsi as well.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. They have an
That's
Explorer too, also.
Yes, they do. They do. So we ready for unbox number 2, sir?
We are, sir. What you got?
It is a white box,
With the green box.
or at least a white sleeve, and a green box.
Dun, 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 dun. What's it say?
Rolly.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, this one has a little bit of a story actually.
Buy the fucking Rolex.
Buy the
So-
fucking Rolex.
But is that a modern Rolex box?
This
It looks
is
like-
the
Oh,
This
there
is
you
the
go. There's the
brand-
inner box. Yeah.
this is the brand new 2025 Rolex box. No more.
Nice.
That's fancy.
It's in
That's
the
fancy.
hardest of hard plastic that they,
That's
that
right.
they are willing to make.
The finest
Actually-
Swiss plastic on earth.
That's right. Yeah, I guess it is. So when I picked up my Day-Date 2, the white gold Day-Date 2 with the sapphire dial and sapphire diamond dial and diamond bezel a few weeks ago, to sort of extricate myself from my stupidity of accidentally buying something very expensive at Christie's that I didn't intend on buying. I wound up picking up a CPO watch that was at a really fair price from a great AD down in Miami. And there was the most minor of snafus in terms of the trade-in and things like that. Nothing that would have caused anything in terms of a hiccup or anything like that. But as we were finishing that up, she had asked whether there was anything else that I was particularly interested in, that they could try to maybe do something for me quickly. Because of the little snafu that happened. And I walked her across, because there's 2 Rolex stores in this particular part of Miami that are both under the Bucher name, although one of them is a standalone Rolex boutique.
Right.
And I said, I happen to be a fan of the new 2025 Oyster Perpetual colors that came out. They came out with the pistachio, the beige, and the other color. The lavender only came in up to 36, which was very. I was sad about that
And the
because I would have done
that
that one.
That and a 41 would be spot on.
Are you kidding me? Same thing with the candy pink. I would have been rocking that very early on. But the color that I actually like the most is they've got a new. They got rid of the sunburst blue and replaced it with a lacquer Mediterranean blue. It's almost like a French blue.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So that is. I got back from my trip, which was about 3 weeks after I picked up the Day-Date 2, and she said, "Come down. I have a surprise." And within 3 weeks, I think this is maybe one of the first of the 41 millimeter new OPs that they were able to get, and it was offered to me. So I really like it, and I went and bought it. I do have to say, which is very funny, because they changed the reference this year from the 124-300 to the 134-300, and they call this an Oyster Perpetual 41. I have measured it from every angle. This is 39 mil or 38.9 mil at every single angle. There is absolutely no 41 millimeter measurement on this particular watch. But it's my favorite color in the new releases, and a really nice gesture from an authorized dealer that certainly doesn't have to make nice gestures to me, but made me feel like a very valued client of that particular AD. And I hope to continue working with them in the future. So this would be unboxing number 2 this evening.
Man, that's really cool.
2 blue watches.
On the CPO, man. I can't believe it was in CPO already.
Well, no, this one was not the CPO. The Day
Oh, okay.
2 was the CPO.
Okay.
This is the CPO watches have to be at least, I think, 3 years old.
3 years, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was just brand new and the first one that they got.
Wow.
And I was, again, this is not in Podunk where nobody buys watches. So I have to give them props, and they're an excellent authorized dealer, and I hope to continue buying from them in the future. And I am not going to say their name right now, other than the fact that it's Bucherer, or the particular location, because I don't want everybody running down there.
So, are you sure you're not being paid right now by Bucherer?
I can honestly tell you that if Bucherer was paying me, I would no longer be practicing law.
Okay.
I would love to go sell watches for an authorized dealer or a boutique. Hopefully we'll do that at some point in my life.
It's not as fun as it seems, I promise you.
Well, it's because you were selling Bell and Ross.
We had everything, man. I had JLC, I had Patek, I had Rolex.
Oh my god.
Here you go. I'll help you out, Nate. There you go.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is a sponsored show? Are we sure?
No, it really isn't. Even though I seem to be, spruiking for both Grandeur USA and Bucherer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the Dead Watch brand. We'll replace that with the Watch Hangout. There you go.
There you go.
So let's give a 2-minute warning for our race. My watch channel's in the race with a big congrats to Nate. It's
Thank you.
Gorgeous watch. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
I really like the lacquer OPs. I've had the 41 millimeter OP in the Tiffany blue and also the mustard yellow lacquer from back in 2020, 2021, I think it was.
Yeah.
And in terms of lacquer dial watches, I think Rolex does it as good as anybody out there.
We would like to say we have more unboxings coming next week from this man right here, our man Mitch Mazel Tough.
and none from me because I'm broke.
There you go.
Hopefully mine will be in next week too.
So we may have an unboxing from this man.
I actually want to say, so Bubba and I talk pretty regularly, and Bubba has me on a mission to get a Vegas watch. Right?
A what?
Like a blingy Vegas watch.
I wouldn't say blingy, but just a Vegas watch. And so I thought this watch that's coming in is a Vegas watch, but not at a Vegas price tag.
Oh, there you go. All right. Something to look forward to for next week's show, man. Speaking of Bubba, they like to call it 41 millimeters because men lie about size.
Uh-huh. Did you use Rolex approved CalPERS?
No, I just used the one that I paid $10 on Amazon.
Yeah, that's the same ones I have.
Same one everybody has, just like everybody has the same $11 demagnetizer from Amazon as well.
But but if you used Rolex approved CalPERS, it would be 41 millimeters.
It's not. It is the exact. I think that it's the same case that they're doing the supposed 40 millimeter Explorer.
Which is 39,
which is like 38.9 or 39.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. It feels like the same kind of case.
It's like those odd numbers.
Yeah, and it really does fit the same way that like my 39 millimeter red grape OP did.
Nice.
But Thomas had asked that, yeah.
So it's just such a fantastic watch. I like the fact that they've done the whatever that micro extension that they do, the Easy Link. that they finally put that onto the OPs with the last generation, the 124, or whatever, the 124 XXX.
Oh yeah,
depending on the
I had that
size.
on mine, the Easy Link. I don't know what
Yeah.
generation it was, but yeah.
Yeah, they started that with the 41s. And again, it's still, I think it's the only Rolex now that still has the embossed crown on the buckle rather than the raised,
Yeah.
because it is the
I miss-
entry level Rolex.
I miss my 41 OP. Like I had the little blue sheened dial, whatever. I miss that.
Yeah, the
RIP.
metallic, the sunburst.
Yeah,
blue.
yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful watch. RIP.
Yeah, I had the green OP for a while, 41. That was a nice watch also.
Yeah.
That's the only one that they actually, or it's one of the only ones they actually kept in the carryover from the 124 to the 134.
Yeah.
They kept that same dark green.
Yeah.
But everything else disappeared.
So let's get on to the race. There's who we have so far. Let's add a few more of people who have been active in the chat. Who would you guys nominate?
Let's see. Oh, Thomas has been blowing up a storm in there.
All right.
Let's do what about Ryan Hofre? He's always pretty active, and he wants me to have the best Bell & Ross collection on YouTube. So
there you go. Even though you have none right now.
Yeah, that's not setting the bar high.
As long as it's on somebody else's money, I will oblige.
And how about one more?
My watch channel.
Oh, he's already in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see him now. Okay.
What about Julius Caesar?
Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
A2 Robert.
I think that's how you spell it. I don't care. I don't care. All I want to do is race and talk about watches.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll turn that down. We will do that. We will shuffle them up. And away we go. Everybody even so far. Nobody's taking a big jump out front. Bubba Hotep, My Watch Channel, Julius Caesar are out in front so far, but we'll see what happens as we move on down the track. We've got still Julius Caesar, My Watch Channel, battling it out. Bubba Hotep is in a distant third. And here we go. People starting to fade, which means one of those may come from behind. And here comes Hot Watcher and Liberty Spot coming from behind. We've only got 6 seconds go. Julius Caesar, My Watch Channel, Liberty Spot in the lead, and Liberty Spot's going to take it. Congratulations, Liberty Spot. Very, very nice. Nice win. Congratulations.
For once, it wasn't Jamal.
There you go. We're very happy. Liberty Spot, congratulations to you. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. We want to thank all of our panel. We want to thank Nate for the 2 unboxings this evening. We want to thank everybody for being here. We will see you next Tuesday. The Hangout should be back on Friday and for Sunday Fun Day. We want to thank you again and invite you to visit all of our sponsors, which you are going to see on the outro coming up. We will see you guys next week.